40 speak, 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak, widow peak. I go like I got petty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own, I'm at the crib, and it's this new to your. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. Still not out of the woods, even though that I'm. Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. The art before rap.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Toronto Raptors come into town. For this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. In the last two meetings for these two teams, the Celtics were handed a loss when they went up against Toronto. To Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Now here's Ingram. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Poole. Takes it inside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And great job by Poole of putting some pressure on the defense.
Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Cunningham looking it over. Here he goes. Here's Shumshay. Offline with his three.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. And a little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's been a nice option for them offensively. offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
What a move. Scotty Barnes getting some momentum and then lifting off.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Here's the screen. Here's Cunningham, and he lays it straight in.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Arenas can't hit.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Cade getting up that time.
Here's Arenas. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Barnes. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And Poole gets it to go.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Into the lane. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Several teams changing it up here. So it's the Celtics now. 6-point game. Cunningham left side. And he drives in. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Johnson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
All right, David, thanks. Now Johnson. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Barnes. From outside the arc.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Boston leading by 10. And it's done in the corner. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Making a switch here. Raptors trailed by 10. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Barnes outside. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And Barnes continues to show steady improvement as a distributor. Fantastic pass.
Cunningham outside. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Dick. A wide open look here for Lopez. And it's off from three-point range. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Celtics leading by 3. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so Tatum nails them both. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Mobley is screened. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 7. Done. Back to Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 10 points.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Mobley. Back to DiVincenzo. Connects from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Tatum. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Johnson goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Boston lead.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Inside. It's Dick on the wing. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. There's Lopez with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has scoring big fouls.
Johnson can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 7. There's the pick. Here's Dick. Mobley with the rebound. Toronto with the ball. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Johnson. Done with some nice D.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, number 24, Malachi.
Pass to Dick. Marshall with the steal. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's great to see Dante out there on the break. When he gets his steps together like that, he can attack the rim.
Cunningham. Lopez from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Driving inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Arenas. Here's Moreno. A rebound by Washington. Down low. Here's Shumshay.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Celtics leading by 4. Sinks that one from the post.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Arenas attacking, and it's Arenas with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Poole gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And here's Arenas outside. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Boston with it. They've led by as much as 10. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Get down.
Here is Cunningham. And an intentional foul right there.
Arenas' first personal foul, second team foul.
And here's Poole for three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trailed by 6. It's hauled in by Shumshay.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Dick. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dick's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
For three, Ingram. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Dick wide open. They get it back. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Strother. All sorts of time. Here's Mobley. Outside for Arenas. Barnes outside. Takes the three. Here's Mobley. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here's Poole. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Poole's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Tatum. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Here is Cunningham. 8 points for him. Nice move. He lays it in. Cunningham's got 10.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Ingram left side. Nice shot from the wing.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors, trailing by 10.
When a guy like Barnes, who's long and strong, takes it to the hoop, it's going to put some pressure on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Barnes hits them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The drive by Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Poole's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Let's get going for Celtics Entertainment. Attention fans down on the court. It's your squad. Get loud and live the spirit. We know you all want to keep there, everyone. Won't be here to get loud.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Hall. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. Celtics leading by 14. Lopez a screen to the middle. Lays it up off the glass. Lopez has got 5 men.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Inside. Pass to Lopez. Yep, it counts. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Boston has possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Outside, Green. And here is Poole. 14 points for him. Just 2 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's DiVincenzo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That's on Brook Lopez.
That's pretty tenacious. DiVincenzo just taking that intense defense, sort of stepping aside.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the wing right side. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the 3. The layup missed. Now a timeout called by Boston. So it's the Boston Celtics out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Stolen by Tatum. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Toronto. 17-point game.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Raptors trailed by 20. Arenas with it. He's picked up by Dick. The 3. Arenas misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Raptors trail by 21. And here's Arenas outside. Drills the three-pointer.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Cunningham. Arenas grabs the miss. And it's the Raptors' ball. Down low. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Shakes him. Here's Shumshay.
Raptors foul. Arenas, third personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Shumshay.
Good contest there by Barnes. Terrific at making his presence felt on the defensive end.
To the paint. And the dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Arenas, fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Poole. Off the inbound. And it's good on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
And here's Ingram from the arc. No good. Shot missing. And Boston has possession. 22 is their biggest lead. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
Poole with no one around. No good on the quick three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ingram. It's hauled in by Shumshay. Celtics leading by 18.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work to make him into something special.
At the line for the Celtics. Dick. At the line for two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
DiVincenzo, he can really get up there.
The Celtics call time. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Cunningham from beyond the arc. Shumshay, no good. Raptors trail by 17. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Shumshay.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Back to Cunningham. There's a screen. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kate Cunningham now running that two-man game. You got to stop the ball.
A kick out to Mobley. And no good. Celtics leading by 19 points. Pass to Tatum. Here's Shumshay.
2 minutes remaining.
Cunningham outside. Fires from deep. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Here's Mobley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Evan Mobley.
It's going to go on Grady Dick.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Pass to Shumshay. To the inside. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Poole.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jordan Poole.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Shooting for Toronto, Dante DiVincenzo at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
Pass to Tatum. There's a good screen from deep three-point land. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's DiVincenzo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Shumshay. Mobley with the rebound. Barnes right side. And the 3 off target. Now here's Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from a...
Treat you like you worthless. Respect the game. Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, woo woo woo. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Had to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. From the west side, west warmer. Everywhere, across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big. Had to do the enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice. Ain't no had to make a point. I be with my members, and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal. Baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth. Had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2. Had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool. Had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose. Had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth. Had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2. Had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool. Had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose. Had to do it to him.
It's over. Game over. Now I'm celebrating another win. I keep them hating. When I'm on, better let it be. I got that champion pedigree. I came from the town, speeding on the bridge with the top down. In the 63 with the mode on sport. Is that you too short?
Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Let the counselor speak. I had to do it, they knew it. If it's a crowd, I'ma move it. Wake them up, yeah, I do it right now. We don't take no losses, no L's, just W's like hotels. Bounce back like a trampoline if all else fails. Already expected, they know it every time I step in the house. I stay dipped in something they can't pronounce. I do it plush. You can find me at Miller and Lux. I'm a season ticket holder, courtside. I do
yeah,
it
I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front. I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front.
Nah, you know what this is. Tell them this is celebration, where the barbecue pits and the mini bikes, mini skirts, tables. Who got big six? Where I'm from, we do concrete backflips, flip flop back. Through the ghettos where I bring hip hop back. Real love me, they tell me the only speak for Wayside is Central Bookings. County up north said I should have it if Scarface passed the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in a cul-de-sac. This is where Jose meet your quota whenever I put a quote on the track.
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
From Compton to Baltimore, I'ma kill it. I buy a Morgan the minute the public house, the plastic.